I want to give you a choice. Option A, I hand you $1 million right now, cash today. Option B, I give you a single penny, but every day for 30 days it doubles. Most people take the million, it feels obvious. But by day 30, that penny is worth $5,368,709. $5.3 million from 1 cent. This is compound growth, and it is the single most important concept in all of personal finance. Your brain was not built to understand it, and that's exactly why most people are broke. Human beings think linearly, we're wired for it. If you walk 10 steps, you move 10 meters. If you work 10 hours, you expect 10 hours of output. Linear thinking served us well for hundreds of thousands of years. But compounding isn't linear, it's exponential. And this is why it tricks us, because for years, sometimes decades, compound growth looks like nothing is happening. The penny doubles, but after 10 days, it's still only worth $5.12. $5.12 after 10 days, that's pathetic. Nobody gets excited about $5.12. But here's the thing. The magic isn't in the early days, it's in the final days. Watch what happens after day 20. Day 20, $5,242. Day 25, $167,772. Day 27, $671,088. Day 28, $1,342,177. Day 29, $2,684,354. Day 30, $5,368,709. More than half of that $5.3 million was created in the last 3 days. The last 3 days. This is why people give up. They start investing, and after a year or two, the growth looks pathetic. They pull out, they stop, they think it isn't working. They leave the party right before the music starts. Albert Einstein allegedly called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. Whether he actually said it or not doesn't matter. What matters is that it's true. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Compound interest works in both directions. It can build your wealth, or it can bury you. A credit card at 24.99% APR compounds against you. A car loan at 8% compounds against you. Student loans at 6.5% compound against you. Every dollar you owe is working against you 24 hours a day. Every dollar you invest is working for you 24 hours a day. The question is simple. Which side of the equation are you on? $5 a day. That's $150 a month. $1,825 a year. It's a Starbucks latte, a fast food lunch, a subscription you forgot to cancel. I'm not going to lecture you about spending. I'm going to show you what happens if you redirect just this one small amount. Here's the math. $5 a day into an S&P 500 index fund averaging 10% annual returns. After 10 years, $31,500 invested. Portfolio value, approximately $51,000. Not life-changing, but not bad. Your money grew by 62%. Now keep going. After 20 years, $63,000 invested. Portfolio value, approximately $188,000. Now this is where it gets interesting. After 30 years, $94,500 invested. Portfolio value, approximately $592,000. You put in $94,000. The market gave you an additional $498,000. Your money quintupled, not because you're smart, because you're patient. But we said $1 million, let's get to $1 million. After 35 years, $110,000 invested. Portfolio value, approximately $1,038,000. $1,038,000 from $5 a day. You didn't need a six-figure salary. You didn't need to pick winning stocks. You didn't need to time the market or get lucky on crypto. You needed a coffee's worth of money and 35 years of not touching it. Read that again. 89% of the final amount is money you never earned at a job. It was earned by your money working for you. There's a shortcut, a mental math trick so powerful that every banker, every financial advisor, every hedge fund manager uses it. It's called the Rule of 72. Here's how it works. Take the number 72, divide it by your annual rate of return. The result tells you how many years it takes to double your money. At 10% returns, 72 divided by 10 equals 7.2 years to double. At 7% returns, 72 divided by 7 equals about 10.3 years. At 4% returns, 72 divided by 4 equals 18 years. Let's make this real. You invest $10,000 today in an S&P 500 index fund, averaging 10% per year. After 7 years, $20,000. After 14 years, $40,000. After 21 years, $80,000. After 28 years, $160,000. After 35 years, $320,000. After 42 years, $640,000. $10,000 became $640,000 with zero additional contributions. You invested once and walked away. But here's the thing that changes everything. Each doubling is bigger than all the previous doublings combined. Let me say that again. The jump from $320,000 to $640,000, that single doubling created more wealth than the first 42 years of doublings before it. This is why the wealthy get wealthier. It's not just privilege or connections. Their money has been compounding for so long that each year adds more than most people earn in a decade. And here's the terrifying flip side. The rule of 72 also tells you how fast inflation erodes your money. At 4% inflation, your cash loses half its value every 18 years. That $100,000 sitting in your checking account, in 18 years, it buys what $50,000 buys today. Inflation is compound interest working against savers. The only defense is to invest and earn a return that outpaces it. This is where it gets personal. Let me introduce you to two people. They're identical in every way except one. Person A starts investing $300 a month at age 25. Person B starts investing $300 a month at age 35. Both invest in the S&P 500. Both earn 10% average annual returns. Both stop contributing at age 65. Person A invests for 40 years. Total contributions, $144,000. Portfolio at age 65. Approximately $1,897,000. Person B invests for 30 years. Total contributions, $108,000. Portfolio at age 65. Approximately $678,000. Now this is where it gets dark. Person A invested only $36,000 more than Person B. That's the extra 10 years of $300 per month contributions. But Person A ended up with $1.2 million more. $36,000 in extra contributions created $1.2 million in extra wealth. That is the cost of waiting. That is the price of "I'll start next year." That is what 10 years of procrastination actually looks like. Not $36,000 lost, $1.2 million lost. And here's what no one tells you about this math. It doesn't matter what age you are right now. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. Every day you wait, the math gets worse. Not linearly, exponentially. If you're 20, you have the greatest gift in finance. Time, use it. If you're 30, you still have 35 years until traditional retirement. That's 5 doublings at 10%. If you're 40, you have 25 years. That's still enough for 3.5 doublings. If you're 50, you have 15 years, 2 doublings. Your $50,000 becomes $200,000. The math always works. The only variable is how much time you give it. We started this video with a penny. A single, worthless, insignificant cent. And we watched it become $5.3 million. Your $5 a day is that penny. It feels pointless today. It feels like nothing is happening for the first few years. The growth is invisible. But underneath the surface, roots are spreading. And one day, if you don't pull the plant out of the ground, you'll look up and see a forest. Compound interest doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your doubts. It only cares about two things: how much you invest and how long you leave it alone. Start today, not with $1,000, not with some perfect plan. Start with $5, set it to auto-invest, and then do the hardest thing in all of finance. Nothing, just wait. If this video made compound interest click for you, send it to someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more videos that turn complicated money concepts into clear, actionable truth. The next video drops soon. I'll see you there.